Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the next episode of my Bolton career mode. As you can see here, that Poland gave us back a contract to be their head coach. I did, stall it a little bit because I wasn't too sure about doing it. But after thinking for a while and contemplating for a little, I actually did decide to sign it. So you'll see later in that episode. I did scout this guy right here, the Brazilian right midfielder player, and he looked like a quality player. So I'm thinking of signing him into the squad later on into the future of this career. But you can see we're doing some more player training with Leon Bailey, and we're just glad to see him growing up in his stats. Going three overall so far. Ecuador came in first, and we did decline. And at the end of the day, we did accept the Poland job and stayed as their head coach for a next year. We have a match here away from home against Spurs, and we're playing at their house at the White Hart Lane, and just hope that the boys can come out with a win in this match, because really and truly, after starting off the season with a very dull start, we did pick it up, and right now we have been playing some good kind of games. As you can see from the four games that we have played, we have collected 8 points. So we're just into the region of EuroLeague, and you can see that Montoya is getting his debut along with the left back, who is Santos. And as I was saying, we've really been playing and picking up the points when we need to pick up the points. So we should hopefully come out with a point or three from this match. And I just hope that boys can just pull out the results when needed from them. We're going with the 4-2-3-1 with Dodo playing as an attacking midfielder. And from start off, as you can see, 5 minutes after start off, Eric Dyer on the ball, sent it to Dembele, Dembele back to Boran, who are trying to walk up back to Dembele, who sent it over to Andros Townsend, and his shot was wide the post in the 7th minute, and the English international could have put the shot on target. Kovalenko wins the header, sent it over to Douglas Santos, who set a drilled ball in to find Dodo. Dodo to Gabriel Jesus, who finds Demarai Gray, who's making the overlap run, and he puts it in the back of the net, beating the goalkeeper across from his goal to put it in the bottom left corner in the 17th minute or 18th minute. There you can see Demarai Gray getting the goal with Gabriel Jesus picking up the assist. Only 17 minutes or 18 minutes into the game, our number 11, the English international, gets the goal. Very happy with that. And from kickoff, as you can see, that Douglas is on the ball, Santos is on the ball. This is from the second half kickoff. You can see Meazga on the ball, send it to the debut person, Montoya, sends it up to Mares, who sends it back to Montoya. Montoya over to Dodo. Dodo continues run. Dodo sends it over to Gabriel Jesus, our number 10 and our striker for the season, and the star person of the team, puts it in the back of the net just 4 minutes after the restart of the second half. Beautiful possession type of football, and the Brazilians did link up in this, and Dodo picking up, I believe, is his second or third assist for the season, and he's starting off the season very well. You can see though we're 2-0 up. Harry Kane on the ball, their number 10, holds a play, gets around 2, gets around 3, and takes a shot and hits off the crossbar, and then Demarai Gray gets it out. In the 63rd minute, making some subs, Solanke and Bennett are coming on, and you can see that the two English internationals are joining the squad right now. In the 76th minute, you can see Rose on the ball, sending to Batangham, who they are playing very high, who sends it up to Lacazette, and Lacazette's shot was wide of the post. And with 12 minutes on the clock, they could have get themselves back in the game. Now here you can see Mijalska intercepts the ball, tries to send it up, but Danny Rose intercepts, sends it across to try to find Son at the back post, and his header was wide of the target. So you can see we still, and we do finish the game 2-0 away from home at the White Hart Lane, and I'm very happy that the boys did collect the 3 points. We played a very complete game, 50% possession we had, and 100% shooting accuracy for the boys. We're going to simulate this match here with Leon Bailey, and simulate the training here, and he's going up to the 57, the 40, where's my words, stupid head, 75th overall, And then this is going to be our first group match in the Euro League, and we will be playing it against the Swiss side, FC Sion, and we're playing away from home. And I really know that we can collect the 3 points in this. You can see our group right there, Valencia in it as well as us, and I believe we're the favorites of getting up. You can see Alvarez getting his debut. He has gotten the 24 number shirt, and he should be played as an absolute quality. Only 17 years old, you must remember, so he has a lot to grow. As you can see, he's playing the centre back position. We're playing with our second team, putting Mahrez out on the left wing side with Leon Bailey starting and Gray playing through the middle. There you can see Demarai Gray on the ball, using his pace to get around 1 and 2 and continues run center over to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey hopefully going to cut back in, beats a slide tackle, but was taken out in the 17th minute, and the referee did call for a penalty and gave him a yellow card. So the number 3 did pick up a yellow card. Luckily, he didn't get the red card and made the team go down to 10 men only early in the game. But you can see that we're going to put our new signing and our number 7 Mahrez on the ball to put this penalty in the back of the net. And our number 7 is up against the Swiss goalkeeper, and he chipped it down the middle, and he dives to his right or to his left, and the chip shot did beat him. And there you can see we're up 1-0 in the 22nd minute of the game. Alright, so you can see that we did start off this match lovely. As you can see, we did start it off, and we're now 1-0 up away from home. The first match for us ever in the series in European competition, and we are starting off with a goal for us. You can see 36 minutes on the ball. They tried to send our feeder ball through to Connect. I believe that's how you say his name, who sends it over to Bia, and he continues run and carries it out to the wing, and he cuts back in, beating Pisano, and he crosses it in, but White, our goalkeeper, gets rid of it, and their shot eventually was held by White, and he sends a beautiful ball over to Leon Bailey. We can see that Bennett intercepts, lands to Pisano, and Casado, my apologies. Mahrez is on the ball. Mahrez, our number 7, is on the ball, and he has so much pace in front of him, and he continues run and takes a shot across from the goalkeeper, and he puts it in the back of the net right before the halftime whistle was blown from the referee. Mahrez, our number 7, our new star winger, gets it in the back of the net, giving us a 2-goal cushion and putting us 2-0 up right before the halftime. And I'm very happy with that. You can see that the boys have been playing quality, and Mahrez is just showing his absolute quality. In the 70th minute, you can see they're on the ball. They sent a beautiful ball over to find their player, but Bia's shot was just wide of the target and going over the crossbar, not troubling anyone. But Amos, along with the Italian midfielder, are coming on, and along with, you can see him there with number 35. I just want to see how well he plays, and he did play a good match, but the match did finish 2-0 for Bolton, and there you can see we're picking up our first 3 points. My apologies for my phone. In the 90th minute, we're simulating this match here against West Brom, and just this won't be counted as one of the 3 matches that we'll play, but we did come up with a draw, which I'm upset about. Leon Bailey is again in the training, and he did get an A, B, D, A, and a D in his player training, and halfway up from reaching the 76 overall. You can see our Capital One Cup match against Port Vale, and we did simulate this match again. This won't be counted in the 3 matches that we played, as I'll say, and we did win it 1-0 away from home. You can see we're changing up our formation, going with the 4-3-3, the Dutch formation, and I really hope that this formation works for us. But I must say that you will see the progress in this, but this is the thing that we're going with, and you can see the tactics that we're going with: speed up to 80, passing up to 50, and organized positioning, chance creation, passing and shooting, and crossing 60, and free form, possession, pressure, aggression, and team with are at those respective numbers. We have a match here, the third and final match of this episode against Swansea away from home, and we'll be playing at Liberty Stadium against Swansea, and really hope that we can come up with the win in this match. But Swansea is always one of our bogey teams, and I really hope that we can change this, because in the previous seasons they have really gave us competition. You can see they are 19th in the league after 6 games, only picking up 3 points in the league. I really know that we are favorites. We have the best defensive team in the game, and you can see White there is our captain for this match and will be the captain for the rest of the series. Hopefully the English international goalkeeper can continue to be a quality goalkeeper for us. As you can see, this is our lineup right here, the one that I previously showed you with the 4-3-3, and I really hope that the boys can show us why this formation should continue to be in play. And you can see we started off the match very terribly. They cleared the ball. We cleared the ball in the 10th minute. It landed to Nathan Dyer, sending it up to Norton. Norton and his shot, John just Shelby's shot just went in the back of the net. No effort from him, none at all. And now the Swansea centre back puts it in the back of the net. I'm literally speechless, because the game just started and we're already down 1-0 for having the best defensive record in the league. We're really showing why we're not showing why we have it at all. And the left back sends it, the right back sends it over to John Joe Shelby, and the number 8 puts it in the back of the net. And you already know that John Joe Shelby now is a Newcastle player. He previously signed, I believe it was for 14 million he signed to Newcastle, and that's in real life. But anyways, you can see Kovalenko on the ball, sends it up to Demarai Gray in the 18th minute, right after the kickoff, back to Dele Alli, sends it back to Gray. Gray holds it up, sends it to Gabriel Jesus, and he puts it in the back of the net from a deflection from Fernandez, the Argentina centre back, and we're back on target. 20 minutes in, 2 goals, 1 for Swansea and 1 for Bolton, and really hope that we can just continue hold the defense strong and get us the points that we need. As you can see, even if they didn't give us the point, the goal, it was a handball from Fernandez. But look at this from Lucas Hernandez, giving away a penalty in the 25th minute, 5 minutes after we equalize. The French centre back, the number 15, gives away slight tackling very harshly against Nathan Dyer and collecting a penalty. And you can see White trying to tell him to go to the right, trying to distract him, the Dutch centre back, the Dutch striker, and Emnes puts it in the back of the net, who has a very good strike rate against us so far in this series. He has been scoring against us, I believe, in every single match up to this one, and he scores again. So in the 29th minute, the Dutch striker Emnes puts it into the back of the net to put Swansea back at an advantage, and they're now 2-1 up. But you can see Dele Alli sends it to Demarai Gray, who sends it up to Dodo. Dodo, who's continuing to run from the left wing, does a couple steps over, cuts inside, and sends it over to Dele Alli, and he puts the shot wide, and number 8 could have put the shot on target. Kovalenko on the ball, sends it to Mahrez. Mahrez holds it up, sends it, try to find, and does find Gray. Gray finds Dele Alli, and then Dele Alli's shot was saved by Rayo, and then cleared out of the box, out of the dangerous area. And that is how the match ended, guys. 2-0 2-1 to Swansea. But thanks for watching, guys. See you all in the next episode very soon. God bless you and keep safe out on the road. You don't know how it goes. This is Isaacs. Peace.
We ain't never gonna quit it.